Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am well. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Have you been on here before?
I haven't. No, it's my
All right,
first time.
27. So we're
Yeah.
going to talk about, I'm turning off the comments so y'all don't get locked in there. You got to keep the phone steady. We're talking about modern women approaching the dating environment from a standpoint of either fear or laziness or this whole virtual dating thing. What do you want to approach?
Um, I think the whole dating thing, like, I've been honestly like trying to flirt more. I actually watched your
Okay.
video,
The
the
shoot the
YouTube
shot
video you
video?
had. Yes, that was super funny and I liked that video. So I've been trying to actually like flirt more and communicate more because I'm not really communicative and I need to work on it more.
Well, what do you want as an outcome? What do you want?
I want a family.
Okay.
And I feel like a lot of men my age are not looking for that right now. I'm
Okay.
looking for a foundation to grow. I
You
do
want a
have a daughter.
family? Do you want a family? Do you want a husband?
I do want a husband. Yeah.
Okay, but
But
you have
then
a daughter. How
sometimes
old
I
is your
feel like
daughter?
I'm too young
How did you too young for what?
for a husband.
27.
Yeah.
Man.
Okay, how old should you be before you get married?
I mean, I feel like there's no age limit, but that's just me being like me thinking like I'm too young.
Okay, so how old is it? How old would be not too young?
I would say 30,
That's old.
20, 20, at least 28, 30.
When is your birthday? What month?
June 26, 1994.
Okay, so you'll be 28 in 8 months, 9 months.
Yeah.
So if we took your model back when the average human being used to live to be about 35 or 40 years old, the human race would have died out if women waited to that late.
Mm. And I honestly
How old
was
is your
watching
daughter?
your
How old
video.
is your daughter? How old is your
Man, that
daughter?
was a good. That was a good
She's
pivot.
3.
Okay. Why didn't you marry her father?
Domestic violence, and now I'm just like he's like
Were
in,
there, pol-
in and out of our life, and
okay,
so
were there
now
were the
I'm
police
kind of
involved?
police was not involved.
There we go. That's the question. That's the question. Folks, domestic violence is very serious. It's a very serious threat. It's very damaging for all areas of people's lives. The fact that she came to this show and give the domestic violence, it could be truth. I'm not saying it could not be true. But the fact that she said it, but she didn't follow with the report, but then she said it right now in front of camera, in front of millions of people. Come on now.
And I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear it, okay?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I don't like women come on. I'm not saying it's true or false, but in my line of work, I hear women say so much stuff. And if it's a justification, I'm just wondering why no police reports are filed, especially when the children are involved. So let's just move on.
Yeah.
You guys were together how long?
We were together for 3 years.
So
Enough time.
And then, so it's fair to say, if domestic violence was involved, when did it start? Month when? It went like from day one, and you stayed in it for 3 years. See why I don't
Yeah.
listen?
Like
This is
not
why I don't
Yeah, there
listen.
we go. You got caught.
Thank you. Okay, move forward. This is why I don't just listen, because when women say this,
yeah,
they
let's
tend to
move
have been in a
forward
long-term
because I'm honestly
relationship.
trying to
You're trying to
I'm
defend
talking to the
yourself.
audience at this point, because when women say this, I need people to understand, because a lot of women get upset that I don't pay attention. But I'm like, well, if you're going to say that, why are you involved so long, and why are there none of this? That's what I'm telling the audience. But move forward. 27 is not too young for marriage, especially when you're a mother.
Too old.
30 is
so
30 is 30 is old for marriage, honestly. It's old.
So I'm looking for some. I
She
think
did not acknowledge that. Wow. She just jumped over. She did not acknowledge that. He said all that. All that. She said. He said all that for nothing. Something that could have changed her life, man. But nothing.
I'm looking, but I'm a little bit too picky at the same time. But I feel like
Okay. Did you go to
um,
college?
I did some college. I'm trying to go back into school
But
next
you didn't finish. You didn't. You
semester.
didn't finish
I didn't
college.
finish. No, no.
When you finished, what would your degree be in?
Digital media
She
production.
had that face.
Is that an
Yep.
associate's or a bachelor?
It's associates.
Okay. So I'm gonna say something, and I don't want you to get offended.
Okay.
Where do you get off being picky at a 27-year-old baby mama with not even an associate's degree? How do you get to be picky? I mean, it's a fair question.
Well, I am a 5'11" woman. I'm tall, so it's hard to find tall men. And
But
so
you're a
when it
baby
comes,
mama.
Cry me a baby. Cry me a river.
You're a high school graduate and a baby mama. Why do you get to be picky? I mean, if I switched this up and I said, okay, there's a guy, he's a high school graduate, and he got a kid, and he's talking about he wants to be picky. Women be like, I mean, picky based on what? Height, income, looks, what?
I don't mind the income, it's more height. Sometimes looks, just depending. I honestly have been lowering myself, you know. And
How tall was your child's father?
huh?
How tall was your child's father?
We were like the same height. So when I would put on heels and stuff, I'll be a little bit taller than him, but
I'm entertaining this, man, because I'm showing that
Delusional,
modern
man.
women, you don't pick, y'all simply don't know how to pick.
They're not picking the right kind of guy. They're just picking based on what the punani say, man. Ish. Whatever, if the punani say those things, I go with that. That's why they make so many mistakes. That's why the father was always there to vet them. That way the punani was not telling them what to choose. Because that's what happened. She decided to have the baby or that guy that used to abuse her with domestic violence. I'm not saying it didn't happen. What I'm saying is she's way too happy to just have such trauma. Domestic violence is not a joke, folks.
Pick a man.
it's
Everything
hard.
you talk, no, it's not hard. You're just unqualified. Y'all pick men based upon your feelings.
That's what I
Everything
said.
you've talked
You're right.
about,
You're
excuse me,
being
hold on. Everything you've talked about is superficial.
Yeah.
His height, his looks. Well, you picked a man that was height appropriate and he looked appropriate. You said there was domestic violence.
There we go. That's what I said.
And you had a baby for him. You gave a
That's what I
man the
said.
highest honor you can give a man on the planet, and you picked poorly by your standards. So, as you go into the dating market, you got to understand you have no leverage to be picky about anything. Because I'm gonna ask you a question: what do you have to offer a man that you want, that he wants, that you haven't already given to another man?
Well, you got me there. That I haven't already given to another man. Yeah, everything I feel like I have given to my ex, I feel like I can give.
Right. So why should a man in your future, when you're older and more used on the market, why should he pay a higher price? What product on the market increases in value with age and use?
Um, what increases in market?
Just answer the question.
Increases in value with age and use. So as it gets older and more used, what product on the market increases in value?
I have no clue. I can't. Oh,
What do you think? Anything?
I think increases in value. I would say, I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong
So
thing.
why do no so say any? Do you think anything does?
She's so afraid of sisterhood. Look at that. She's afraid, bro.
Do you think anything increases
Of course, nothing increases with age and youth, but she's afraid of the sisterhood, man.
value with age and use?
Just say no.
It's not a trick question.
I don't know, Kevin. I don't know.
There we go.
Well, you have to know, because you women all seem to think you get more valuable the older and more use on you. Then I ask you a simple market question, and it's like you don't know. Well, that's how women like yourself go into the market. I'm older, and I have more use on me, but I think because I'm getting older, and because I do more for myself, I make more money year over year, I have more experiences, I am more valuable. No, you're more used. And nothing on the market as a product gains value with age and use. So people try to say, well, wine. No, wine doesn't gain value with use, it becomes urine. Age, nothing gains more value. So when you say I'm too picky, as a product, you're going out to the sexual marketplace used with evidence. And you're looking
I'm
for a
honestly been
step.
celibate for like a year.
Doesn't matter if you're celibate or not. You have a full human being coming with you. So you're looking for a stepfather. So when I ask you, right, wrong, or indifferent, picky or not, what do you have to offer the man that you want? What he wants that you have?
Man, they're so long-winded. There's nothing. She just trying because remember, folks, what is happening right now? She having a conscious dissonance. Admitting to that answer or that question, it means that her reality will crumble. That's what is going on.
You haven't already given to somebody else, and there's nothing. The point of doing all this is to humble you ladies, because y'all expect ridiculous stuff. So why should somebody, okay, when you say you feel young for marriage, all right, what would a husband get with you as a wife?
With me as a wife, I'm actually working on that now. Like in my home
bro.
now, I'm just trying to be more of
Now.
not
Oh my
as
God.
lazy as you would say, like cleaning, cooking, washing dishes, taking care of my child.
That's a wrap, folks.
You're 27. What state do you live in?
That's a wrap.
San Diego, California.
Thank you.
Man, it's 8:30. It's not even 9 o'clock. You're laying in bed.
I'm about to go out. I'm about to get ready and go out.
Okay. And I'm gonna just say, man,
Oh my God.
it's Thursday night.
Yes.
Where's your daughter?
But I don't go out often. I don't be going
Where's your
out.
daughter?
She's with my grandmother.
Man, these millennials, bro. These millennials, my God, bro. Irresponsible generation, man. My God. Throwing their kids, man, to their moms and dads, and then just keep making bad decisions. Then the parents say yes to them. It's like I can guarantee you, probably her mom was a single mom. I can guarantee you that 100%. These are behaviors that are learned, folks. My God.
I have my daughter all the time, like 7 days a week.
Like you should.
As you
You know,
should.
sometimes I just
There we
wanna,
go.
No, no,
like,
ma'am.
I'm trying
No,
to
no, no,
practice
no.
my flirting.
No.
Right
See,
now,
no,
I'm
no,
going out.
no. What I need, what I see, I hear what you're saying, but what I need you ladies to understand, this is what you signed up for.
Right.
You ladies are
My
not
God.
serious women.
My God, this is crazy.
It's like you have babies. No, okay. I'm just wrapping my head around the fact you say I'm trying not to be lazy. And I'm like, a lazy single mama?
Yeah.
You flirt and shoot your shot. Cool. I'm just gonna pull it all the way down home. What is a man getting that's going to be an asset to him?
I feel like I'm working on that now.
No.
So he's supposed to just marry you.
So that's why I feel like I'm young right now. I'm too young right now because I feel like I'm still working on.
When do you plan on growing? When do you plan on growing up?
Peter Pan.
Right now.
But you got a 3-year-old, man.
I know. I'm doing it right now, Kevin. Like I'm doing it right now.
I get myself straight, man, because it's hard.
I'm doing it right now.
So, have you sat down and had any professional counseling or therapy?
No.
Then you're not doing anything. You're really not, man. I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, man. But what I'm really getting is an entitled, lazy
human being,
baby mama, who's walking through life like it's a joke.
Yeah, she's laughing.
With a high school diploma.
She's laughing. Look at her.
Because you say I'm doing it, and I'm like, well, what are you doing? Who is in charge of this process with you? Because your best thinking got you here. This is why I always say therapy. You need somebody to help you because you and your best thinking got you right here. But here's the sense of urgency. You got a whole human being that's relying on you. And if, honestly, man, I would be a little concerned with the kind of light-hearted mindset you have, because whatever man you bring into your life is going to be around your child.
He went there. I did not want to go there, but he went there. He went there. And this is a problem when single moms, when they start having different guys coming in. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. She has no concern for her daughter. Kevin said it. Bringing these people, leaving her daughter or her child exposed. My God.
And women who move like you do are generally more worried about their own short-term personal happiness, other than realizing that every time you deal with a man, you're looking for not a boyfriend, not a husband. You're looking for a stepfather. And here's the hardcore reality. You don't get higher than your baby daddy.
Ooh.
That's the upper limit. For most women, for the vast majority of women, I'm going to say 99.999, your baby daddy is as high as you get.
So you think I should like work it out with my baby father?
Well, I will say this, that you chose to lay down with this man and give him the highest honor in the world. If the world were right, you guys would have had to be married and get out of the dating environment. I don't think it's fair for a man who's single and no children to have to deal with a woman like yourself. I think you guys made a family. And ma'am, it's been my experience of women come in saying, you know, these issues happen. Y'all give as good as y'all get. As I've been actually on that side. I mean, where I listen to, y'all give as good as you get, especially if there's no police reports. And if he's in and out of your life right now, right?
But right now, he actually needs a green card to stay here. So he actually needs to get married. So I'm in the step of like, I don't know if I want
it's not even illegal.
Do this or if like I want to go.
Well, you made a baby with him. You made a baby with him. That, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the way I look at math is the first guy you had sex with was husband number one. And every man you had a baby with was a husband number two. So you've already got two husbands. So I want you guys to remember when she said DV, she's still talking about this man as he's in her life and he needs a green card. This is why I just don't believe all women, because there's always more.
Yeah, you got a spoiled lady.
Man, I have to say that because I have critics who will hear what you said and they'll just
like
believe you. I need you to stop. Hold on, I need you to stop right here. I have critics and detractors who will believe that, and they won't listen to this part of the interview and realize that, well, damn, she's still interacting with this guy to the point to where she knows what he. Ma'am, you're interacting with this man because you know what he needs.
But you know what's crazy, Kevin? I don't think Kevin, rest in peace. I don't even think it's gonna really matter. These critics are just here to just appease to the feminists, man. Man, these people are just gonna. This is where I disagree with the manosphere. The manosphere sometimes come to a position where they have to convince women. My position is like you should not be convincing women here. You should be acting and moving accordingly without the approval of the opposite sex. It's simple as that. If you moved accordingly without the approval of the opposite sex, you don't have to worry about this, man. Everything will fall in line because that means you're moving accordingly through your core beliefs. And everything will fall in place. Kevin did so many interviews, man, and they still, bro, they will still have the same patterns of conversations. You have to move accordingly. Listen, folks.
If he was really what when I hear that kind of stuff, I'm thinking about women who need to be. You need protective orders and police.
It's serious.
You have to have supervised visitation with your daughter. That's when I hear you talk about I'm no longer with this man because of that. That's what I'm wanting to hear, not the stuff most of you ladies talk about.
I understand.
I mean, it's her father.
Yeah.
When's the last time? How long have you guys been apart?
Like a year, like a year and like months.
And where is he at? Is he in another state?
He's in Los Angeles, but he hasn't saw my daughter since February. And
Why?
My daughter?
Oh, got him. Got him. That was nice. Listen to the language. My daughter, not our daughter.
yeah, he haven't.
My my daughter? My daughter?
I'm sorry, but it's just like I mean,
It's
I
not
don't
my
think it's
daughter.
that way.
But it is. But see, it's though that, and that's what's called a Freudian slip. Whether you mean it that way or not, you guys don't look at it that way. And because we have accepted baby mama culture, y'all can have kids with men who shouldn't be fathers, and then expect men in the world to have to clean up the mess.
But no, expect Steve Harvey to come around and save you.
Anybody
Honestly,
who's,
like,
I mean, listen, I need you to understand what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
And I know you might not like it, but a man who comes into your life will be cleaning up another man's mess.
Tell
Because
him.
at this point, man, you saying I'm trying to work on it and this and that. At this point, you're not an asset to yourself. You're ready to go out.
Mm-hmm.
You're not talking like a woman who wants to have a family and wants to build anything. Like, you're talking about somebody who wants to have fun
Peter Pan, man.
and enjoy life. Adult life is boring. It's
A lot of work.
routine.
A lot of work.
Is that really what you want to have? Boring routine? You ready for just plain vanilla for the rest of your life? Huh?
I mean, like, I feel like I have.
Yes or no? Are you ready for plain vanilla, boring routine for the next 27 for the next 57, 60 years?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Oh man, they cannot answer a question. Oh my god.
And see, long pauses
Yep.
are answers.
Yep.
So my suggestion is you actually sit down with a professional and work all these things that are going on in your head. But I'm more concerned that you have a daughter who's 3, and when I hear I got to go, huh?
My daughter was diagnosed with cancer when she was 1 year old
Oh my
in
god.
2019. So I went.
Okay, I'm a cancer survivor. I don't know what that's supposed to do. But when I hear a mother,
She's looking for that sad thingy, man. God bless her daughter. God bless her daughter. But she's trying to look for the sad, feel sorry for me kind of thing.
talk about trying not to be lazy. I don't think that didn't help you.
That did not help at all, man.
I don't. So I tried to stop
Oh.
you because when y'all try to tell, hey, how you,
Oh my God. Just cancer, your
you
ears
gonna be a
going out.
lazy
I'm
mother
working on my discipline. I guess that's what I can say.
There's no time to
with a
working on
cancer,
this.
with a,
Hmm. I know, Kevin.
okay.
I
But
know,
I
man.
need you to understand what the world just heard. I'm a 27-year-old mother of a 3-year-old who I say I'm not with the father because of domestic violence.
Mm-hmm. That's
But
what you
on
said.
this Thursday night, I'm working on my discipline and not being lazy and all this other kind of stuff. But I'm getting ready to go out because my cancer survivor daughter is with my grandmother.
My
Holy
God.
shit, that sounds bad.
You're making it sound bad. Yes.
It's the truth. You have a 3-year-old who's a cancer survivor, and you're about to go out and put her off on not your mother, but your mother's mother. That's not her job.
Hmm.
You gave up all that when you decided to be somebody's mother. Or is that not how it works in your mind?
No, that's how it works in my mind. I guess I am, I don't, I mean, I'm just, I don't know. That's just how
A carefree person.
I take care of
You're a
my
carefree
daughter. That's
person.
all I'm
Exactly.
Your daughter is surviving. And see, here's why I'm being hard on this. I need my critics and detractors to understand this woman has done no work. You have done any personal work, any personal therapy. See, the way it works on this side is you don't deserve to go out and have fun yet. You need to do the work.
Mm.
You want to eat dessert before you eat your meal. You haven't done anything.
Man.
So when you say my daughter is a cancer survivor, I'm like,
That's a hard one. Yeah, that's a hard one, bro. That is a hard one.
she's only 3. The women I know who are mothers would be holding their child so close to them and cherishing everything. No one would get close. That's how a mother would be. I'm not putting that off on my grandma. Would have to come see my baby. We're still lucky she's here. Versus, hey, take your
Just,
granddaughter while I go turn up.
my God.
This is why a lot of women get upset with me when I say that I think single mothers are home wreckers. You should
Mm.
be with the fathers because
Yep.
that man chose you and you chose him. Y'all should be with each other. A man with single with no children does not need to be dealing with this. And if you were, or vice versa.
I'm gonna stop right here because it's kind of long. I'm gonna just do a second part. But man, so far, man, cancer survivor, and she just, my God, bro. Look at that face, man. She doesn't even get a damn, bro. Look at her. She does not care, bro. I think the system that we have built for years was. Here's my theory on this: the system that we have built is to protect kids, right? Kids from, you know, males, kids and females from males. Bad nature, I will say, right? The system is built to protect them. Now we're flipping that, and now we're putting the people that we're protecting on charge. And these are the results. These are results. Things like this. No accountability. No sense of presence. No sense of understanding. It's just, folks. It's just when you really understand the perspective in all areas, right? Of how these new thoughts, new age thoughts, are being implemented. That you have two options. You go and hide and let this thing just go to hell, right? Or you basically say, you know what? I think it's time to just put my jacket on and just move forward. It's time to just arm myself, right, metaphorically, and start moving forward. And what I'm doing right now is not rocket science, and I'm just putting my word out, man, because I know my actions do make differences in this world. And I just invite all the folks to do the same thing and just point at these things and just recognize that you have the power to point at thing and say it's wrong. This is wrong, man. Her daughter has cancer. Her daughter had cancer, and she's here partying, man. Bro, I'm telling you, because I have two daughters, and we're planning to have another one. And when you start, you see yourself as a little baby, and how innocent, how how naive they are of the world, and how they believe in you. But then you do actions like this, man. And as a parent, the only thing I can just assure that is gonna happen is that kid's not gonna have a good future, and that kills me, man. That kills me. Kills me, man. Another single mom with their modern women way of thinking, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna just record the other part. Stay tuned. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.